Okay, so in the first video, we created this part of code, right? Then I mentioned that we're going to be using an if-else statement for checking if the user name and the password is correct so that the user can proceed, right? Yeah, so let's begin. So let me clear up some space here. So using if-else statement. So some of these items are going to be contained in if-else statement, so more like the password part, right? Because first of all, the program is going to print like this, right? Let me just compile and run. Okay, what's happening? Okay, semicolon here. Let me just compile and run. So it's going to say okay, login form, right? Username, then you're going to enter information, right? So login form, enter credentials, enter I don't know if that's the spell credentials, right? Just like that. Then I'm going to create another cout statement, right, which we're going to be using which I'm going to include some kind of like symbols below here, right? Just like this. So I was doing this kind of like Python programming course, right? So it was like you can just put this item, right? Then I go, you just say times maybe times the number of a number which you want them to be displayed. So let's see if this is possible in C++. Okay, compile and run. Okay, it did not even show anything to the screen, which is unusual. Okay, it did show this kind of like stuff, right? Okay, let me just try again because it's being read as something else. So let me put this one and let me just compile and run. It's an error. Okay, let me just do this again. Put that symbol and compile and run it again. Well, it's not working as I was saying in what Python. So let me just do the usual. But in the future I will get the point. Okay, let me just do this. Okay, then I'm going to be cleaning up the code, just like put this one. Then I'm going to put my end line here. Okay, let's just compile and run. Okay, yeah, username. Okay, now we start the program, right? So we're going to say if, all right, if the username is equal to what the okay, let's say this statement user1, right? Then it should proceed to ask the user for a password. So then in order for us to ask a user for a password, that's what we're going to print, right, to the screen, just like this, right? But then what happens afterwards? So it's going to ask the user for the password. After asking the user the password, it's going to tell the user that tell the user what if the login details were correct, right? So how do we do this? Okay, so if we run like this, you just see it won't print out anything. So because we need an if else statement. Okay, user one. Okay, maybe that's the password, but it does not give us any feedback if it was successful. So this is what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to cut this out. Then yes, I'm going to say if, right, a password, right, is equal to, okay, let's say 1 2 3, right? Yeah, a string of statement called 1 2 3 4 5, just like this. Then it should ask the user, oh man, it should probably should display something to the screen, right? So before that, right, I'm going to put this cout statement back again. Then it's going to check. If it checks, then it's going to print something to the screen. So I am going to take this part of the code, then I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to write some fancy, not so fancy see out. I'm just going to say okay, you have successfully logged in. Okay, you are successfully logged in. Yeah, you are, grammar error, you are successfully logged in. Is it? So put a semicolon, then I'm going to compile and run the program. Okay, so okay, where is that thing, man? Come back. Okay, so enter the username is user1, the password is 12345. Then it's gonna say, oh, you have successfully logged into the program. Okay guys, so this is how we create just a basic login form using C++. So I can either add a function that will clear stuff on the screen, right, by using this function called clear screen, right? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, right, okay, I'm going to put this kind of like statement here called clear screen, right? So let's just compile and run and see how it goes. So okay, I'm logging into my system, user1. Okay, then I put my password 12345. Then it's going to say you are successfully logged in, right? Then we proceed to the other part of the software, right? So this is how you do it, guys. So thank you for watching, and make sure you stick around for more videos. Cheers, bye.